Creating pay statements in Geared is just as easy as making the invoices. First, to head to the Pay Statement Create page, go to Billing at the top of the screen, then Pay Statements New. Just like creating an invoice, Geared allows you to preview the pay statements before you make them. To decide what will be put on a given pay statement, Geared uses the end date field on the left of the screen. The way that this works is you enter in the dates for the pay period that you want to make the pay statements for. Then Geared will pull every unpaid item that is on or before the end date selected. It is important to realize that Geared does not leave off items from before the start date. This is to ensure that no items get left unpaid. For instance, we set up a pay period from July 1st to July 23rd, but we can see on our driver Caleb that he is an unpaid freight bill from June. If we wish to leave this item off of Caleb's pay statement, it is as simple as opening up the preview, marking that freight bill as on hold, and closing the preview. You will now see Caleb's total has been updated, and when you create the pay statement, that line item will be held off. Now, as you saw with Caleb's pay statement, you can click on the button in the preview column to preview any one driver's pay statement. But if you would like to preview all the pay statements at one time, you can print out the draft PDF by clicking the Print All button. This will download a PDF that has the draft versions of all the pay statements we are about to create. After you've checked to make sure the pay statements all looked correct, you are ready to make them. Simply click on the Create Pay Statements button, and you will make the pay statements and be redirected to our pay statement list page. When creating pay statements in Geared, we separate company drivers from outside accounts and drivers. This is because they are often on different pay periods and create statements at different times. Now that we've created the driver pay statements, let's go ahead and head back to the Pay Statement Create page and create pay statements for outside accounts. Just like on some of our other pages, we utilize tabs to save space on the screen. In order to make pay statements for outside accounts, first go and switch to the Outside Accounts tab. Here, everything will work exactly the same as how it worked when we were doing company drivers. One thing to note is that you can also leave off accounts or drivers if you are not ready to make their pay statement yet, while still making all the other accounts or drivers' pay statements. To do this, simply uncheck the account that you don't want to make the pay statement for, and leave it unchecked for when you click Create Pay Statements. Then, when we go back to make pay statements later, we will notice that we still have our Northern Trucks and Trailers ready to be paid, and Caleb still has that freight bill from June, which is still on hold. And that concludes the basic video tutorials for Geared. If you have any questions or comments, or would like a more in-depth walkthrough, please send us an email at support@gearedtrucking.com. We hope you enjoy the software, and even if you don't, we want to hear about it. Thank you.